India will overtake the US to become the world's second largest economy by 2075, says Goldman Sachs. Welcome to our YouTube channel. India is anticipated to surpass the United States and take over the position of the second largest economy in the world by the year 2075, according to a recent analysis by Goldman Sachs. In today's video, we will find out the factors driving this remarkable growth and what it means for India's future. Let's begin the video. India's current position. Currently, India holds the 5th position in the global economy, trailing behind Germany, Japan, China, and the US. However, with a rapidly expanding population and significant progress in innovation and technology, higher capital investment, and rising worker productivity, Goldman Sachs predicts a remarkable rise for India. Santanu Sengupta, India economist at Goldman Sachs Research, explains that India's dependency ratio, which measures the number of dependents against the working-age population, will be one of the lowest among regional economies over the next 2 decades. A lower dependency ratio indicates a higher proportion of working-age adults capable of supporting the young and elderly. Now let's talk about the GDP projections by 2075, $1 trillion, of the top 5 countries. China, 57, India, 52.5, US, 51.5, Euro area, 30.3, Japan, 7.5. Moving further, Sengupta emphasizes that India's key to unlocking its potential lies in boosting labor force participation. He foresees India maintaining one of the lowest dependency ratios among large economies for the next 20 years. This presents a critical window of opportunity for India to establish manufacturing capacity, promote service sector growth, and develop infrastructure. The Indian government has prioritized infrastructure development, particularly in roads and railways. The recent budget aims to continue interest-free loan programs to state governments, encouraging investment in infrastructure. Goldman Sachs suggests that now is the ideal time for the private sector to scale up manufacturing and services, creating more job opportunities and absorbing the substantial labor force. Tech and investments. Another driving force behind India's economic trajectory is its progress in technology and innovation. India's technology industry revenue is expected to grow by $245 billion by the end of 2023, as per NASSCOM, a non-governmental trade association. This growth will be witnessed across various sectors such as IT, business process management, and software products. Capital investment is predicted to play a significant role in India's growth, with Goldman Sachs stating that the savings rate is likely to increase due to falling dependency ratios, rising incomes, and a more developed financial sector. These factors are expected to enhance the availability of capital for further investment. Downside risks. However, there are certain risks to consider. One potential obstacle to Goldman Sachs' projection is the labor force participation rate. The report highlights that the rate has declined over the last 15 years, with women's participation being significantly lower than men's. Only 20% of working-age women in India are currently employed, which could be attributed to their engagement in informal piecework that isn't reflected in formal employment statistics. Additionally, India's current account deficit, resulting from net exports, has been a drag on its growth. Nonetheless, Goldman Sachs points out that services exports have helped cushion the current account balances. Additionally, India's current account deficit, resulting from net exports, has been a drag on its growth. Nonetheless, Goldman Sachs points out that services exports have helped cushion the current account balances. It's worth noting that India's economy is primarily driven by domestic demand, unlike many other export demand economies in the region. Approximately 60% of India's growth is attributed to domestic consumption and investment, according to Goldman Sachs' report. Interestingly, S&P Global and Morgan Stanley have also predicted that India is on track to become the 3rd largest economy by 2030, further highlighting its growth potential. India's first quarter GDP grew by 6.1% year-on-year, surpassing expectations, and the full-year growth is estimated at 7.2% compared to the previous fiscal year of 9.1% growth. In a bold prediction, Goldman Sachs foresees India surpassing the United States and claiming the position of the world's 2nd largest economy by 2075. While challenges and uncertainties remain, the trajectory suggests that India is on path to reshape the global economic landscape in the coming decades. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content. Until next time, stay tuned and stay informed.